This evening, I would like to ask the other two members of the Cape Breton Major Municipality who are here with us tonight, Mr. George McDonald and Brian Leahy, to come forward to make the presentation. Category, and in the area of motorcycle road racing, Mr. John Ramsay. John was the champion in his first season of high-speed motorcycle racing and continued to be hard and win over the next 10 years. Johnny and his brothers all rode dirt bikes as youngsters, but it was a trip to the Daytona International Speedway in Daytona Beach, Florida in 1981 that inspired him to compete in motorcycle road racing. He finished his inaugural 1983 season as the National 600 Production Junior Champion. The following season, he advanced to the expert classes and picked up 2 Maritime Championship banners in the 500 GP Expert and 600 Cafe Expert divisions. He won 5 championship titles in 1985, 8 in 1986, 7 in 1987, 5 in 1988, and 3 in 1989, all while working in the Ramsay Cycle and Sport, the family service station, Ramsay's Auto Sales, where he works today. In 1990, Johnny faced Tom Foles Vintage, or he raced Tom Foles Vintage Honda CR750 to first place at the American Historic Racing Motorcycle Association meet at the Daytona International Speedway, starting from the 39th position and gaining top spot when he passed Pat Maroney on the Harley-Davidson, favored to win the event. He did that on the last lap. John is the champion, and he rode like one, said Falls in a letter, adding that Ramsay had no time to pre-test a vintage Honda or make adjustments prior to the race. He said, a talented racer and an exceptional individual, he deserves to be recognized for his sportsmanship and his success. John broke his collarbone in 1991 in a pilot during a race in Calgary, which shortened that season, and he wrapped up his career in 1992 with some races at the Motorsport Raceway near Shubenacadie. Ladies and gentlemen, John Ramsay.
This is a great honor to be here tonight. Very proud to be here, and with all the other inductees, I'd like to congratulate all of them as well. I know they're great athletes and sportsmen themselves. I never expected this, but I guess, you know, some people behind the scenes did some work to see that this happened, and I'd like to thank Joanna Bryan first. I know he put some time into this. I'd also like to thank my family over the years, Patty Ann and Jeffrey and Jack. I know Jack never saw me race too much, but I know Jeffrey spent a few nights at the track and camping in a van and such, and I'd like to thank them for being there with me. I'd also like to thank, of course, the Heritage Hall of Fame people for organizing this. It's been a great night, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and they're doing a great job here. As well, one of the big secrets to my success was my brother Robbie Ramsay, and I have to thank him for putting me here. Robbie was a great mechanic, and he won a national award himself while we were doing the National Series in 1990 as the top mechanic of the series. And he was always a great guy. He kept my bikes working great and able to win races, and as I said, he was a big reason for my success. And I was a guy everybody could go to. We had a pretty popular pit at our site. Of course, with beer and cigarette sponsors. We even brought the lobster up to the track sometimes. But yeah, we were a popular bunch. So. Along with him, I know I got some special guests down to the dinner tonight. John Doherty, John Larson, and Brad Van Hoeven. 3 people from up Halifax way, and they were always involved with the races at Shubenacadie where I started my racing, and I know they put a lot of work into organizing those races and promoting the sport. And I'd like to thank them for being here tonight to help us celebrate this night. And as well as my extended family, my aunts and uncles, I know they're all here, and a lot of them came to the races and supported me all through the years, and it was great to have them. It was always a fun event at our races. So sum it up, I guess, you know, like I said, I'm very honored to be here. I congratulate the other inductees tonight, and thank the organizers. And thank you all very much. Just finally, I have to also mention in closing this, my father, who was a great sportsman himself, a hockey player and a race car driver, and I know he got me how to do things right to make it in the racing world, so I'd just like to thank him before I go tonight. He's in Jones Sports Hall of Fame tonight as well. I'm sure he's very proud tonight. So thank you very much.
This next award is sponsored by Platinum Fitness, and I would ask a former member of the Hall of Fame Selection Committee, retired